everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I am a 44-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. Today I'm going to lay out my classic size Happy Planner, and my Happy Planner is used only for budgeting. So I'm going to put down my stickers for all of my bills that are going to be due this month. So it is a 3-pay period month for me. I've already laid down those stickers. I get paid on Friday, May 3rd, Friday, May 17th, and then on May 31st. And so that's what we're starting with. And I will be using the budget sticker book. This is also from the Happy Planner. And off to the side here, I've got Planner Basics, which also has some budgeting stickers. And then I think that might be the only two. Yeah, I've got 2 of each. And I do that because there are some of these that I use a lot and then others that I don't use at all. So I tend to run out of the ones that I use quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I do have my notes off to the side here. These are the same notes that I use for my cash envelope, sinking funds. These are just the amounts that I normally would set aside. So we're going to go through these monthly bills up here at the top and lay down my stickers. And this will make it a little bit easier for me as I'm flipping through. That way I know when something is due, and it'll make it easier for me to do my bi-weekly budget. All right, so the first thing is going to be rent. Now I pay my rent monthly, but I do have my paycheck split up where I have $450 that automatically gets transferred into a Capital One 360 account, and that is what I use to pay my rent monthly. Now, since there are 3 pay periods, I will have more money than I need in that account, and I will just have to transfer it out. So I'm going to go ahead and account for it just so that I don't forget that it will be transferred. So that is $450 and $450. And I maybe I'll leave it in there so that I can get a month ahead. All right, so that is something that is done every time I get paid. So let me set this aside. And I am really not very good at sticker placement. I don't do this very often. I don't use stickers in my budget. I like to do this only because it's easier for me to glance at, and using the stickers gives me a little bit more room to work with, especially when I have more than one thing due on a single day. All right, and then the last one. All right, so next is going to be my debt payment, and I have a few creditors that I'm working to pay off, and I have automatic drafts that come out every single paycheck, and so I already have one that I had written in, so we'll just put $300 and then lay those down as well. I might put that on Saturday just so that it's have a little bit more room on Friday. I hope that everything is in frame. Like I said, I don't do this very often. I think it's been a few months since I've even done a video on the monthly view. Actually, I think it was probably the beginning of March. I don't even think I didn't do one for April. I don't know. Stickers to me, they stress me out. I don't like things to be crooked. Planning videos I used to really enjoy until I noticed crooked stickers, and then it would just drive me bonkers to watch. And I think that's why even though I kind of would like to have an Erin Condren And in theory, like, I like all the stickers that you can get for it, but for budgeting, I don't know that I could stand to do the headers and all of that good stuff. If it was crooked, it would drive me nuts. All right, so next, since we've got rent now and debt payment that comes out every single paycheck, next is going to be Netflix. And I'm just going to flip through here. I'm trying to find the little sticker. It's just like this, except for it has a TV next to it. I may have already used them all. I'm going to do this off camera just so that I don't spend a lot of time flipping through this book. Okay, so I did find the stickers that I was looking for. It's these here that have the little TV. I like to put, you know, like the initial of whatever the streaming service is. So N for Netflix, I'll put an H for Hulu, and a Y for YouTube in the little TV. That way I know which is which. Now, my mom had offered to pay for the YouTube subscription, but we've not yet moved that over, so I'm going to go ahead and put it down until that gets done. And it may not, I don't know. She offered, but I'm not going to remind her because I have been paying it all this time, and although I appreciate her offering to pay for it, if she doesn't, that's fine too. I share it with not only my mom, but my kids as well. All right, so we'll do N for Netflix. Netflix is $15.99. Mine finally did go up. It was $13.99. All right, so Netflix is due on the 3rd. Sometimes it comes out a day early, but I'll go ahead and put it down on this payday. All right, next is Hulu. So I'll put an H in here. Hulu is $11.99. And Hulu comes out on the 19th. So that's over here. Oh wow, Mother's Day is in May. Need to figure out what I'm going to do for my mama. I may just send her some flowers. All right, so last is Sling. And Sling is $44.98. It's definitely one of the more expensive streaming services, but what I like about it is that there is a DVR, and I do get AMC. I am a huge Walking Dead fan, and if I missed it, I would cry, and I definitely don't want to wait until it comes out on Netflix. So I know it seems silly to have streaming service just for that, but there are some other shows that I enjoy as well, but it's mostly for The Walking Dead. All right, so that's going to come out on the 27th, which is Memorial Day. Seems like this year is just flying by. All right, and last is YouTube, and I guess I'm trying to see what I can use for YouTube. I guess I'll use one of, well, no, I don't like these because they take up way too much room. Let's see here. I guess I'll just use this sticker. I think this is probably for a gas bill, but let's see. So YouTube is $17.99. And then I'll just put a, well, the Y doesn't really show up, but we'll put it there in the corner. All right, so YouTube normally comes out on the 31st. If I can get this darn sticker up, there we go. All right, so normally it's the last day of the month that YouTube comes out, or at least close to it, so we'll put it here. All right, and that is all of my bills. So again, you know, I am a single person. My children are grown. I'm an empty nester. I don't have a lot going on, and I don't have a lot of bills. I rent a basement apartment. All of the utilities are included. I don't pay electricity, water, gas, sewer, none of that stuff. And so really, my only expenses are my streaming services, and then rent and debt, you know. And so I had somebody who mentioned that my channel really wasn't relatable, but you know, part of the reason why I decided to do YouTube is because there were a lot of channels for families, and you know, there was a time when, you know, that was really relatable to me, and I had children and daycare, all of those expenses, but that's not where I'm at right now in my life. I have a child that is about to graduate from college at the end of the year, and then my son is graduated this past year. So, you know, right now I raise my kiddos, and they're wonderful adults. They're self-sufficient. And, you know, now it's time for me to be able to focus on paying this debt off. And, you know, I hope that, you know, if you're watching and you're in maybe a different phase in your life than you are to me, that maybe you can just take what I do as inspiration. There are a ton of, you know, wonderful YouTubers that I follow that are at a different point in life, but I take a little bit from every channel, and, you know, I hope that you would do the same for mine. Anyway, guys, that is my monthly view. This is for May 2019. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to jump in real quick. I realized after I finished filming that I had forgotten to put in my cell phone bill on my monthly view. For the month of May, it is due on the 20th, and it is $55.50.